Today we're gonna be doing an unboxing and install video of the trigger controller, Trigger One product here. This is for if you have an existing light bar, pod lights with your standard harness. This will allow you to have the features of the actual trigger controller, the Trigger 4, Trigger 6. I actually purchased this a year ago, but I am deciding on my light setup, and it's probably one of the last things I'm going to do on my rig. But this will eventually be on my Montero. But I do have some lights I have installed in the vehicle now, and just want some of the features you get from this without having to rewire or upgrade anything on the existing wiring. So it came out of this product I think about a year ago, and decided to try it out. It looks pretty cool. It's like 50 bucks around there, depending where you get it. Probably Amazon's probably a little bit cheaper directly from them. Let's just say it's 50 bucks. So this is supposed to replace the relay that comes with the harnesses. On most harnesses, it should be a swap, and download the app, and pretty much that's it. So let's go ahead and unbox this right now. All right. Here's the relay. It's nice and secured. Pull it here. That's it. I mean, it's just a relay. Like I said, it's supposed to just swap out the existing one that comes on the normal harness, and we'll. Alright, here's the relay out of the package. Just standard 4 prong relay. This should replace the existing harness, which we'll do and finish the installation. I'll do that right now. So right here is one of the relays for one of my light pods that this Trigger One's going to replace. So for testing purposes, we're going to go ahead and plug it. Plug the Trigger One in its place. Really, that's simple. And let's go to the next step. Now the instructions say to set up this device, the Trigger One, the switch for whatever light you're going to connect this to has to be in the on position. So I am going to connect the Trigger One to my ditch lights right there. So my ditch lights is this switch here. As you can see, they're on. You know it's working because the status will be blinking on the Trigger One controller. Alright, we know that the Trigger One is working because the status light is blinking. So what we have to do now is set it up on your phone. Obviously it will work for an iPhone or any Android phone. I'm using a Google Pixel. So go from here, have my Bluetooth settings on. I am going to pair the device. There's the one. It says it's currently connected. So we're gonna I already downloaded the app. go ahead and click it. We're going to add device. So we had a problem on my Pixel getting the device to connect. It wouldn't allow me to add the device on the Trigger app. So I tried to diagnose it, uninstall and reinstall a few times. Cleared my Bluetooth settings. I even called Google, and it didn't seem like it was a problem with the Pixel because I have other multiple Bluetooth devices that I'm able to connect to. And Google pretty much told me that it probably was an issue, the compatibility with the app. Maybe that the app is not optimized or working with the current Android version, which is Android 10 on the Pixels. So it sucked that I couldn't use the Pixels to use the Trigger One app. So I went ahead, and this is my old Note 4, Galaxy Note 4. It's running, it's about 5-6 years old version of Android. I just went ahead and took a shot at it. I downloaded the app, and it ended up working first try, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. I downloaded the app right here. Now, prior to this, you have to make sure that your location, your Bluetooth is on. This is what Trigger recommended for the app to even work. So, as you can see, my location and Bluetooth is on. So, I'm gonna go ahead and install and get this connected like it's brand new. So, here we go. Hold on. So for the relay to work, the switch for the whatever light you're connecting it to has to be on. And like I said, I'm going to use my ditch lights. And you know they're on, obviously, when you turn them on. But you also want to make sure that the one relay is blinking. So you see the status light there, it's blinking, so it's ready to go. So after you download the app, there it is. You want to make sure your Bluetooth and location's on. So before you get started, once you verify the relay is blinking, the status is blinking, you want to pair it with the phone. And as you can see right here, it's already found it, and it should be pairing. It is now paired. So you go back, we go back to the app. Alright, again, make sure your location and Bluetooth is on. Open the app. Now, they told me that it needs to have access to device location. So you want to allow it. It needs to have access for the app to work correctly. So then your options here are all their products. We are going to connect the one Bluetooth relay right here. So we click on it, and then it's going to add device. Alright. So once you hit add device, it's going to do its thing. Now the default is 000. So 0000. Confirm. And then you're going to enter your own password that's unique to you. So you're the only one who will be able to operate, and obviously your relay. So let me go and input mine here. Hold on. So once the app is connected, you should the light should turn off, and you should see this screen. That means it's connected and ready to go. So we're gonna try it out here. I turn it on. There we go. Turn on, turn it off, turn on. This is to dim the lights. It might be flickering, but you know how LEDs blink. But and you see in person, it is steady on. So as you can see, if you go a little bit brighter, and then there. And then this is your strobe effect right here. Turn it off. There you go, see? Off, on. So that is the trigger app. Go ahead and turn it off. And there you go. Pretty cool product. Hopefully they fix the compatibility with Android 10. I've already contacted them, so hopefully they'll do something about it. I would really like to use this on the Pixel. This is, like I said, I don't use this phone. This is not my daily driver anymore. So let's see.